Hi everybody. So attachment and relationships. Okay, there are three types of attachments. Attachment is how well you are able to form an attachment to somebody. Not attachment in the way of saying, oh, I need you for my life. No, how well you are able to enter a relationship with somebody else. How well you are able to form and maintain a relationship with another person. Okay, I don't know if you guys already know this, but I'm working on my doctorate, and last week we have studied this, and I thought that was interesting, that a child learns how to attach or how to enter into relationship in the first year of life based on the relationship that he has with his mother or she has with her mother. I know a lot of people think that when babies are young they don't know anything, but that is actually when they learn how to enter relationships, how to attach, if they know how to attach. Now, there are three forms of attachment. There's the secure attachment, there's the insecure attachment, and there is the ambivalent attachment. When a child is securely attached, this is a child whose mother has given the child a strong security base from which the child can go and explore the world and explore the environment. Okay, in the research study they did, a child who is securely attached can leave his mother, and his mother is here, and he can leave her and go out here to see what all is here, because the mom is here, he feels safe. Part of being securely attached too is the mother being able to respond to the non-verbal cues of the infant. The mother being able to respond, to understand and respond to the cues of the infant. The mother knowing when the child is crying because he's hungry, or when he's crying because his diaper is wet, or when he's crying because he's cranky. A mother being able to pick up those non-verbal cues, help the child trust the mother. And when the child trusts the mother, the child is able now to say, okay, I can trust people. Okay, I can trust people, because the mother is the first representation of human beings as a whole. So once the child is that secure attached, right, he can then feel, okay, I can trust my mother. I can then go out and see what else is out here in the world. This happens in the first year of life. The second type of attachment is insecure attached. When a child is insecurely attached, he doesn't trust his mother, because the mother is either not present, so he doesn't have a strong maternal presence, or the mother is present but she's not able to key in or tap into and understand the non-verbal cues of the infant. So the mother misunderstands the infant, does not give the infant what the infant needs when the infant needs it. So the infant learns that human beings can be trusted, because I don't trust my mother. So in that same research study, when these children were insecurely attached kids were brought into the experimental room, they did not want to explore the environment because they were scared of it. They didn't know what was out there in the world, so they were scared, so they stayed close to their mother. They stayed close to their mothers. Okay, now the third one is ambivalent attachment. These kids did not have a mother presence at all, and so they have no feelings towards, or they have no response towards being attached to their mother or not attached to their mother. So even if you brought them with their mother or with their caregiver, and even if their mother was present, like if you were raised like me, where I was raised by my grandmother, right? And your mother, you have no attachment to your mother. If like such a child is brought into an experimental room with the mother, he does not exhibit any kind of interest in either the mother or the environment. So the child will cry if the mother is holding her, the child will cry if the mother puts her down. There's no difference. So this translates into adult, because once this child goes into adulthood, he's going to go into adulthood with this same thing he learned as an infant, but it's going to be so subconscious he won't even be aware of it. People that were raised by a solid mother, they have no problem going into relationships and maintaining relationships. They have no problem with that. They have no problem, being themselves, exploring the world. They have no shame or guilt about who they are because they felt accepted by their mother. So they naturally think that the world would accept them. It's when the world rejects them that they're like, what? But it really doesn't affect them that much because they had a secure base from their mother growing up. Okay, the insecure attached infants will become adults who are insecure in themselves, who are insecure in who they are as people, who are insecure in who people are, in what people are about. So these people are never able to go fully into a relationship. They're even not able to fully embrace the world. The people in the first group are able to embrace the world because they were taught that, you can be whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. So they're able to embrace the world. The people in the second group, they're not able to embrace the world because they're afraid of it. They don't know what is out there. So they live in a self-imposed prison. They're not able to go into a relationship because there's a part of them that they're holding back. There's a part of them that they feel they cannot expose because, if I expose it, I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know if she's going to like me. Or if you're a woman, I don't know if he's going to like me. I don't know this and that and the other. And so they hold themselves back. They don't know how to pour. They don't know how to be open to the other person. They don't know how. They don't know how to be themselves because they were never really accepted, and it became part of their inner psyche. So they don't even know the reason why. But if you look back at your relationship with your mother or with your caregiver, you will see the root of it. And so this limitation, I'm trying to look at them. This limitation also impact how they approach life. They approach life from a place of cautiousness, or they don't approach life at all. They take what life gives them and they just say that's what it is. They don't have the guts to approach life. And so the third person is the ambivalent type. These people they're either too attached or they're not attached at all. They don't know where the middle ground is. So these are the people that were attached to you 1 minute, and the next minute they are horrified that they're attached to you like that, and so they reject you, and then they're horrified that they're rejecting you, and then they're attached back to you. These people will give you a migraine if you don't already have one. Because they don't know how. They don't know how. They need you, but at the same time, they are horrified about the fact that they need you because they feel like you're going to hurt them, and so they push you away. And then the next moment, they're pulling you back to them because they feel like they need you, and they don't know. It's just terrible. Terrible. And then they do the same thing with life. They don't know where the balance is. So the only way to overcome these tendencies is to be aware. Look at yourself. What kind of relationship did you have with your mother? Or did you have with your caregiver? Did you even have one? Look at your relationships. How is that playing out? Understand that the information that is manifesting itself in your relationship, you learned it before you were 1 year old. Okay? And then by maturity and by studying and by learning, you can change that. You can evolve past that. But you're going to have to put in the work to do that. Otherwise, you're going to be responding not just to relationships, but to life in a way that will be detrimental to your full development. See? I am so glad I went back to school, because I used to think that, conventional education doesn't teach me anything I don't already know. But there's nothing more beautiful than having science confirm what you already know. It gives validity to it. So anyway, that's my sharing school stuff with y'all today. I hope you all have it.